Did the earth really shake when Jesus was crucified? Did darkness indeed fall over the land in that fateful afternoon, as the Gospel of Matthew suggests? These questions have puzzled historians, theologians, and scientists alike for centuries. Yet recent geological research might hold some answers. In the heart of the Roman Empire, a historian named Tacitus penned his chronicles known as the Annals, covering the period from 16 to 68 AD. Though not a Christian himself, Tacitus makes a fascinating note about the crucifixion of Jesus. He mentions an earthquake and darkness, events that align intriguingly with the Gospel of Matthew's account. Fast forward to the 21st century, Supersonic Geophysical's Jefferson Williams, along with Markus Schwab and Achim Brauer from the German Research Center for Geosciences, delved into this mystery. They studied 3 core layers from the shores of Ein Gedi Spa near the Dead Sea. In their seismic data, Williams' team identified seismic activity that could be associated with the crucifixion, a quake that happened sometime before, during, and after the event, just as Matthew's Gospel describes. The researchers found evidence of a local quake that occurred between 26 and 36 AD, specifically a significant quake between 31 and 33 AD. They concluded that this quake was energetic enough to disrupt the sedimentary layers at Ein Gedi. Thus, the earthquake mentioned in Matthew's Gospel could indeed be a historical fact despite its allegorical presentation. But what about the darkness that Tacitus and the Gospel mention? Williams suggests that it could have been caused by a dust storm. He investigated storm deposits in the sediment that coincided with the early 1st century quake in the Jerusalem area. This account of the crucifixion earthquake also appears in a Nature journal article by Colin Humphreys and Graeme Waddington. The researchers suggest the crucifixion quake could have occurred in 31 AD. However, as they point out, more than half of the varves, annual layers of sediment or sedimentary rock, counted between 31 BC and 31 AD are categorized as discontinuous. Therefore, the exact year requires careful determination. One way to ascertain this estimation's accuracy is by comparing the variable count's precision in this study with that of Migowski's 2001 research, who counted the variables in the same core. As both investigations independently arrived at similar dates for the early 1st century quake, 31 AD versus around 33 AD in Migowski's study, this is considered a valid comparison. In conclusion, this research scrutinizes the report in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 27, of an earthquake felt in Jerusalem on the day of Jesus' crucifixion. The researchers have tabulated a chronology of varves from the Ein Gedi core between sediment deformed by an extensive quake in 31 BC and sediment deformed by an early 1st century quake. The early 1st century seismic event is estimated to have occurred between 31 and 33 AD, with an accuracy of plus or minus 5 years. A likely candidate includes the earthquake reported in Matthew's Gospel. So the question asked at the beginning might not be as far-fetched as it seems. The crucifixion of Jesus, as recorded in the Gospel of Matthew, with its accompanying earthquake and darkness, may well be grounded in historical fact. Modern geological research provides a fascinating look into these biblical events, bridging the gap between faith and science.